With the sequel finally coming out, let's talk about one of my favorite movies, Enchanted. Probably don't need to say this, but spoilers ahead, so click that like button and come back later. So after a while without classic 2D animation, it was really nice to see again this film, even though we didn't really see it that much, but still, it was gorgeous. My favorite character in this film has to be Jezebel. Jezebel is probably one of my favorite Disney princesses. And yes, I know she's not really marketed as a Disney princess or anything, but if she was marketed as a Disney princess once, then that means that she's a Disney princess. But anyway, I think she's my favorite character due to her personality. Throughout the first portion of the film, she's made out to be the typical Disney princess from the early years of Disney, like she's always a damsel in distress. She wanted to be a good man. She sings all her problems away. But after a while, she starts to become more than that. You actually see some growth in her personality. I remember watching that scene where she gets mad for the very first time, and I just love that. Like, seeing her expression and how she was taking it all in for the very first time. I just found that to be a really interesting scene. The animation to this film is freaking beautiful. Again, we don't see much of it in the film, but after a while without seeing this type of animation from Disney, man, it is definitely a much appreciated thing to see. Whenever you see this type of animation now, you try to take it all in because you don't know when you're going to see it next time. When it comes to this film though, we had to wait 15 years. 15 years. And I'm just realizing how old I'm getting. So this is what aging feels like. I do not like it. One thing I really enjoy about this movie was the 90s rom-com aspect. I know this isn't a 90s movie or anything, but if you look at it through those types of tropes and everything, this really is just a 90s romance film. Also, I think the main aspect that this film really has going for it is how cruel it is to the main characters. Most Disney films are like, follow your dreams and anything can come true, and sure, that's what they go for at the end. But for most of this film, don't follow your dreams. Real life sucks. It's terrible. This is the worst thing ever. Why does real life have to suck so much? I can't wait to see how mean-spirited the sequel is, guys. It's gonna be so funny. My favorite moment in this film has to be that entire opening scene. Like I keep mentioning, I love the animation in this film. It's really beautiful, colorful, fluid, like Disney. Why don't you do this anymore? I really want you to go back into this kind of animation. I like your CG films and everything, but this type of animation has a different feeling to it, you know? I really do hope to see more Disney films like this in the future. We're not going to see any like this in a long time except for the sequel, but I really do hope to see more like this in the far future. I give this film a 9 out of 10, giving it an A. Anyway, that's the review. Go down to the comments, tell me what you thought of Enchanted, share this video with all your friends, and click that like and follow button to keep up to date with all my latest content. See ya!